Push in video?
So symmetric.
It looks like those fancy candle holders.
It does. Can we look at the base of it?
Yeah.
If that's possible?
Got a little bit more zoom too.
Oh yeah, it is on a small rock.
Yep, definitely attached to a rock. I do not know what this is, though.
Me neither.
Okay, go wide.
Okay,
Do you have enough images of that?
we do.
Okay,
Let's
great.
keep going.
Oh, just a shrimp.
That's a shrimp, yeah. Can't tell what that is there.
Oh, what do you see?
I'm not sure.
Mud? The white one?
No. I may have seen nothing at all.
Oh, shrimp?
No, it was to the right.
Oh, this thing?
Oh, it's a sea pen.
Oh.
Let's
Oh,
keep
is
going.
it?
Yes, it is.
Go for zoom. I want proof.
That's not. My instinct was right, it's a fish. Okay. Not sea
Not
pen.
Oh, it's
sea
that-
I know. 2 categories and I got it wrong.
Yeah,
What type of fish is that?
and you're a fish scientist.
I know.
That's embarrassing.
It is very embarrassing. That is a
Highlight.
halosaur, probably Aldrovandia, but we got to get a closer look to be sure.
Okay.
That's
Push in
pretty.
a little
We-
more.
We've seen a number of these already.
Jeff, what's the name of this fish?
Halosaur, H-A-L-O-S-A-U-R.
Halosaur.
Halosaur.
Okay, go wide.
Yep.
Is that
Do you have a common
transparent?
name for it?
Common name?
Not really.
No.
No?
No.
Gotcha. Halosaur.
Halosaur is pretty
Nice.
common. It's more common than, what's his Latin name?
No, that's
That's
it.
his Latin name?
Halosauridae is the family name, and that the genus on that one I think was Aldrovandia.
Oh, a sea cucumber. No, what is that?
Anemone.
Yep, that's a Venus flytrap anemone.
I love those.
Go for zoom.
What is that next to it though? Is that? Oh, that's just maybe what it's attached to. There might be a piece of rock. Yep.
A Venus flytrap anemone.
Uh-huh.
Who knew?
Okay, go wide. Okay, can you take the same heading as the ship?
Yeah. Hello.
Shrimp.
That's pretty much it there, so if you...
Okay.
go that way. You're going
I'm gonna just,
off the map.
yeah, I'm just gonna drive straight out to the end of the tether, and then you're gonna take your auto head off.
Okay.
And we,
Oh, we're going end to end.
what's that?
We're going end to end. We're
Yeah.
starting. Yeah.
Yeah, for recovery. Okay, that's great.
Fish.
Okay.
Fish.
Fish. No, we're not gonna look at it.
As soon as we're coming up. Okay, now I'm pulling on you, so you can take off auto head.
Okay, auto head coming off.
Okay, we are moving into recovery mode here, coming up off the bottom now.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay, gotcha.
When is our next Niskin bottle?
1,000 meter.
1,000 meters,
Yes,
roger
please.
that.
I'm not coming up yet. I'm waiting till you're.
Yep.
Yep.
It's okay. I hate the seafloor anyways.
Yeah, you just like blue water.
Such a nice shade.
It's easy for video to focus on, right?
So true.
All right, I'm starting to come up. I'll get our delta good.
Okay, so ship movements. Yes, I do hope that they want to change direction for this. Okay. What does the current look like on the ADCP?
Uplink and downlink just went significantly better.
What's that?
Uplink downlink went significantly
Yeah.
better as soon as you're.
I mean, we've changed tether positions,
Yeah.
so. Right now, it says 95 minutes, but it's changing as our speed settles out. Okay.
Jeff,
Yeah.
when you're annotating footage, Do you annotate the blue water sections of a dive too?
We do not. It's too bad because there's actually a lot of fascinating animals in the water column. Jellies of all kinds, siphonophores, which are a colonial kind of jelly, fishes, shrimps, squids, yeah. So we don't have a lot of expertise annotating that, and there is expertise out there to do that. We just don't have the time. Dougal Lindsay at Jamstech is really good with the jellies, and so are Bruce Robeson and
looking
Steve
like it's gonna be
Haddock
90
at
minutes from
Mbari.
now.
I bet George Matsumoto is probably pretty good at it too.
Oh yes, he's great. The Mbari team is fantastic.
Speaking of jellies, do we know the purpose of them?
The purpose of
Purpose
jellies?
of jellyfish?
You want to drop a weight?
Well, that's a
You wanna
very
drop weight?
existential question there. Why do you exist? I'm sure the jellies have a different answer than the one I'll give.
Yeah.
It's not on.
I guess what I can answer though is why are jellies important to ecosystems, right? And so it's really interesting if you take a look at the community of animals that live in the water column and you get deeper and deeper, jellies become more and more important. There are more, arguably greater diversity, but importantly they become a bigger fraction of the abundance and the biomass of all the animals there. And they take on all kinds of really interesting roles. So siphonophores, which are like a Portuguese man-o-war that some people encounter on the beach that sting and are really nasty. You know, they float in on the beaches sometimes. These are colonial jellies. Some of these are many, many meters long. The longest one is 40 meters. It is insane. It was actually, the length of it was measured with acoustics because it was so long you couldn't just see it in the ROV. They actually had to drive along it and use an acoustic sensor to determine its length. And they spread out these nets of tentacles with stinging cells on them. And a lot of ecologists refer to those as curtains of death. They oftentimes are eating the krill and shrimps and small fishes that vertically migrate up and down day and night in the ocean.
Yeah, awesome.
And so they're really important consumers of that stuff. And those animals that move up and down, those in turn are really important food for things like tunas that we like to eat. So,
what's up? Yeah. Yeah, I don't particularly like this setup.
So there's this whole food web in the water column that is really closely tied to gelatinous animals. Jellies eat other jellies, they eat fish, they eat squid. A number of jellies form the food supply for other animals. Yeah, so they're pretty important, it turns out.
Oh, so tuna eats jellyfish.
The tuna don't, but there's other animals that do.
Okay.
Leatherback sea turtles eat jellies. Sunfish, mola mola, they eat jellies.
It's very silly.
Okay, so they're pretty important to the ecosystems.
I struggle with them too.
They're pretty important to ecosystems.
I did not give it too lightly. I've never once had a graceful grab on this. It's always just fumbly and like, I've sort of almost got it. Yeah, that's often how I get them. Nice job.
There's something sort of comical about the way it falls. I can't explain it.
Yeah, at 1,000. What's that? Oh, Daniel sent out that it's 75 minutes till ROV's on deck, but at 21:45. But I don't.
So Gabby, what's the concern with the vehicle? Fiber issue or something, or?
Do we know how many gallons the ocean is?
I think it's a lot. I cannot even begin to think how many gallons. Oh.
I think the ROV pilots are good at math in their head. Maybe they could let us know.
Get out that iPhone, Derek.
Ask the Oracle.
Oh, I meant the iPhone calculator.
Yeah, no, not going to do that.
I think it is known approximately.
There are 352 quintillion gallons in the ocean.
Cool. There we go.
What?
Quintillion.
Quintillion gallons.
And someone had to sit down and count all of those?
Right?
What's wrong? Oh. I don't even know what a quintillion is.
I use the internet.
Bro, I don't even know if Derek's iPhone calculator will go to quintillion.
Probably not. I didn't pay for that upgrade.
I think dropping a plate made you slower.
Oh, Gabby, about the plate, I have a question. Why did we drop the plate? Oh, sorry, I don't think you're on SBL.
We dropped the plate
Awesome,
because the plate is, I think, 16 pounds that the thrusters would have to carry upwards, would have to propel upwards through the water column. And by dropping the plate, the theory is that we can come up faster.
Oh, okay.
Because Herc is not being dragged up, Herc actually has to use its thrusters to come up. So Atalanta is being pulled up by the winch, but Herc has to pace Atalanta using its own power.
Okay, thank you. That's interesting to know. I thought we had to mark a spot or something.
Sometimes on expeditions like what OET has done with Ocean Networks Canada before, they will do things like those expeditions require a lot of ballast adjustments because they're picking up and putting down instruments and things all the time. And they will kind of stash weights in certain areas with a marker on the seafloor so that they can go back and pick them up or to adjust ballast while they're doing the dive.
Yep.
Yeah. So sometimes it is that they are marking where the weight is going, but yeah, you are. Sorry. I'll catch up. Not that fast, come on.
Oh, that's the net. I was wondering what was that yellow ball sticking out. Is the fish net?
That's the fish net.
Is the yellow ball for balance? Or something?
Maybe for a go.
It's just something to grab on the net.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's just like a handle.
Just probably go a little slower on the way up. Everything else. We can drive ahead with it, shit, I guess. Yeah. Well, if we lose HD, that doesn't mean much. But if I lose comms, that's the difference. You'll see this go again. We'll have to jump. That's at least. And we'll go a lot more on the way up. Don't mind if I do.
Do you want to, when we're coming up, do you want to move forward at the usual 0.3, or do you want to go a little less? The forces of the wind are like minimal, 1.6 knots right now in the DP. Okay. Just a little less pull on the tether, but I don't think it's measurable. I think it's fine. I do, yeah. All right, we'll go with that unless deck chiefs thinks a little faster is better.
Science.
Yes.
Yep.
If you had unlimited funding to answer one research question,
Oh boy.
Oh man.
what would it be?
What would it be? That's a good question.
It makes the presumption that there's only one paramount research question to answer, and there isn't. There's a lot.
Well, just maybe based on your own personal interest or desire.
Truly green energy? How do we do that?
Fair enough.
Not really a marine science question necessarily, but answer.
I guess to reframe the question then, rather than in the interest of
That was a hard no answer on that
He
one.
didn't like that.
Yeah, we're thinking.
Too broad.
rather than in the interest of like the common good of society or the world, just like
Selfish.
yeah, be
Truly
selfish
selfish.
with your answer.
Okay. How to get the right lottery number every time?
This is a science question, Barry.
He said be selfish.
Sorry. Devil's advocate. Oh. Jeff's like deeply thinking about marine science problems to solve.
What's your answer, Max?
I want to know how many gallons of water are in the ocean.
It's going to change every microsecond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is.
I think first you'd really have to map the seafloor in like super high resolution.
Get out. Get out of the van.
It makes total sense.
All the water evaporates during a low tide.
No, it's just lower. When the tide is down, there's less water. Oh, just to clarify.
I suckered you.
Hang on.
No, you're good, right?
I just walked into that trap.
You're good.
To be fair,
It's okay.
Gabby said that off SBL, and then I repeated it on SBL. And no one's gonna believe me. But I did not say that first. That was why I told her to get out of the van.
Oh. It's recorded.
Walked right into that one.
Oh, Rye.
First time?
Ooh, what is that? A squid?
Was that a little
Jelly.
Jelly? Oh. Did you get your answer, Jeff? No?
What's that, though?
No, not yet.
He's distracted by our banter.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I think we're in a good ship setup right now, assuming the current doesn't do anything weird.
Okay, I love to hear that.
I think if I had unlimited science research money, it should go to like trying to translate fish thoughts to human language. Really?
Yeah, the whale thing's happening.
I want that.
Yeah. It's like the exact kind of thing that like AI is really good at. We're gonna get whale language soon, I bet.
That's so exciting.
But why would AI share that with us? Maybe they would.
AI is just going to make a lot of Terminators and wipe us off the face of the planet.
They'll recruit the whales to revolt against
You
humans.
guys, it's
Yeah.
like 8 o'clock at night.
That's why the killer whales keep attacking the sailboats.
I just thought, yeah, that's where the orcas are.
How about blue water drives people to mad?
AI
I stand corrected. It's 9 p.m.
Oh.
Still a bit early
Still.
for madness.
I was very confused. I think was it earlier today or yesterday, the clock in the mast, like the battery died.
Yeah.
And it was like dinner time, but it said it was 3 o'clock. I didn't really know.
It's really disorienting.
I was like, should I eat or not?
That follows you off the ship too. I get off on this clock and then I walk off the boat and
I'm only hungry when the clock
Yes.
says the right thing.
it's
Yeah.
terrible.
It's like two like habitual
Yeah, you're just totally
like
institutionalized.
rhythms just like at war with each other.
That's right. We lost the ability to think for ourselves.
Sorry, I'm going a little fast.
Certainly the ability to eat for ourselves.
Honestly though, time becomes very important on a ship. I don't know what day it is. Like, I have no idea.
I'm so jet lagged.
I only know it's Monday because of the crosswords.
I was genuinely like, ice cream? Like it's Sunday already?
Yeah.
What is going on?
If I were to use the crosswords, I would only ever be Thursday. So I try not to use the crosswords.
Is that the easier crossword day?
No,
or
that's
the
just,
hard ones?
that's my crossword day.
Oh, that's your chosen
That's my chosen day. It's like somewhere in the upper middle of
mental
difficulty.
gymnastics day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I spend several days doing Thursday, so it's pretty much Thursday all week. Sometimes it's Friday. It's
Yeah.
rarely Saturday. It's never Sunday. So I like Max's style, but it just wouldn't work for me.
That's fair.
So Max, ask the question again tomorrow when it's not 9 o'clock at night.
Sounds good.
Jeff's gonna stay up all night thinking about
Tossing and turning.
You could have a full.
I mean, is it really unlimited resources?
24 hours, Jeff. Then we're gonna make you walk the plank.
You ask that to like the ops people, and they've got like sassy answers that come immediately. And you ask
They're
a
like, "I want a
scientist,
winch
and they're
there."
like, "Really?"
I love it though. I love the balance.
I'll have the grant proposal to you tomorrow morning.
10-page.
They should give you this question in grad school to decide whether you should go into operations or science. It would have saved me some time.
It just parses you out early.
Yeah.
It's like if it doesn't cause you physical pain, go into
Yeah,
operations.
go. Yeah, stop with the masters and go do stuff.
It's funny.
The question doesn't cause you physical pain.
You awake back there?
Yeah. I'm learning about corals.
Okay. Doing some homework. I like how Noelle's being productive with her time. It's like studying corals. I'm impressed.
I gotta catch up.
That's great.
Thanks for checking in, though.
Sure thing.
Should we get ready for Niskin? Do you want me to do the arm, or are you doing it? Sounds great. Okay. Okay. All right. Not the self-destruct button, all right?
I haven't asked them what that is. Unknown to me what that does.
Hercules has a self-destruct button.
Oops.
They
No.
would never give that to this team. Oh.
Which Niskin are we on here?
3.
3. Okay. Oh, great. It's a loop. I love loops.
I still feel like we're about to play Powerball whenever you do this.
The loop is around 4, though. Okay. I'll have to do some juggling with it. Really shouldn't have both loops and balls because one's getting tangled around the other. We really should like commit. I mean, who could have known this would happen? What are you going to do? Think about everything? Like the tides. Ineffable.
I think my serious answer to the unlimited money question would be trying to figure out what giant squids are up to. Just
Just
know,
what they're up to, like what they do when they hang out with their buddies.
yeah, like what's a day in the life of a giant squid?
Yeah. Did you see the video of the big fin squid? Just
Yes.
like, it's haunting, hey?
So cool.
The one that Harold spotted, or
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like a little shadow, like a little
Yeah.
hint of a giant squid.
Yeah. So cool.
I should actually look up what they actually look like when they're not looking shadowy.
They look like a Lovecraftian
Oh, yeah.
creation. They're
That's pretty cool.
crazy looking. So cool.
Science.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to do a little bit of mucking around to get this ring out of the way of another one. So do you mind if I start now? It might trigger. But
Oh,
maybe.
sure, it's fine.
Okay. Okay, cool. So can everyone just look at the Niskin camera and see when I've triggered this one?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Would it be better potentially to just trip 4?
4 first.
Could
Yeah.
do.
I was thinking the same. If
I
it's
can
easier
trip
for
4.
you.
Yeah.
And then you can trick 3 after. I mean, whatever it's easier for you.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. You guys ready for 4?
Yes.
Okay, that's 4.
Great. And what's our next depth for
500.
500? Okay.
What was the sample number on that one?
071.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Fish, or maybe larvation. It's gone now.
I can see it in the overhead camera. Yeah, it looked like actually a larvation.
I think I have my answer for your question, Max.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I think I would study the hermit crab and its anemone. Yeah, because I'm like thinking like you don't know. You know, we've seen many different types of anemone on a hermit crab. Do you think like they would have like competitions?
Yeah.
I mean, who has the prettier, best anemone? And we don't understand like the relationship between a hermit crab and the anemone, because it's very different from the reefs. You don't see that the hermit crabs and the anemone don't really go together, but then deep sea ones, they're like friends.
Yeah, it would be interesting to know if, like, the anemone presence and appearance was affecting, like, mating habits, or if that just affects evolution because they're, I don't know, better anemone, better chance at staying alive, maybe?
Funny enough,
Like they're trying to survive.
I had the chance to study abroad in French Polynesia in college, and all the students who were there did undergraduate research projects. And one of my friends did her undergraduate research project on hermit crabs that they still use a shell, but they would pick up anemones off the ground and attach them to their shells. And what she did is she took the anemones off of the shells and then put one anemone in like a small tank with 2 hermit crabs, and then they would fight over the anemones. And she was like, I forget what her result was, but it was pretty cool to watch, like the hermit crabs like fighting over who gets the anemone for their shell.
Oh, okay.
Very interesting, though.
That's interesting.
Not quite as reliant on the anemones as these deep water ones are, where they have like no shell. So that would be really cool.
Game of Thrones.
Yes.
The last season does not exist to me.
With unlimited money, you could probably hire the Nautilus to study sea cucumbers year-round, 100% of the time.
That's what Derek would do.
Yes.
I'm sure Derek would be on every expedition for the right price.
Everyone has a price, right?
Yeah. Did we end up getting any fish samples or any interesting samples in this dive?
No fish that I am aware of. Let's see. We got a sea cucumber, Derek. I'll be happy to know. We did, I'm not sure if anyone watched the shrimp sample that we collected that was in this kind of deep burrow that we were able to pull it up from. And we'd seen those burrows a couple times on the dive, so that will be pretty interesting to find out. There was one sea star and then a few different corals that were collected. I think there was an attempt at a squat lobster collection, so I hear.
Did we get the squat lobster?
We did not.
Oh, okay.
That ousted
Bummer.
us.
No, we are moving on. We are going to be going to, hold on here, I will dig it up. But we're heading to the south of the Rock Islands. And I can't remember, there's 2 different sites down there, and I'm just trying to remember which one we are doing first. But I will look it up and find out.
I think there's size 7 and 8, right? Down there.
Yeah, we are gonna actually, so we're gonna jump to number 8, site number 8 first, and then we're gonna come back to site number 7, which is closer to Peleliu. But site number 8 is a good distance away from the south end of the Rock Islands in Peleliu. A good 60 nautical miles or so. Yep.
Cool.
And it is just an unnamed and unmapped seamount, and we suspect the summit of it is about 1,500 meters depth, and it's close to one of the eDNA sites.
Yeah. We saw a lot of whales around there.
A lot of whales, yeah? Cool.
Yeah. I mean more like dolphins. Like we saw sperm whales and melon-head whales, I think.
Melon-headed whales?
Yeah, and false killer whales.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think we have a chance of seeing any?
Yeah, well, we have to be up on the deck a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
exciting.
I'm sure they're around.
I really hope we do see.
Science?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think we're getting, we're 15 meters away from where we're going to pull this Niskin, I think. Is
Are
that
you
right?
gonna pull number 3 this time?
Yes.
Okay.
Nope. 2 more.
Okay, here we go with number 3.
Okay.
I thought it. No, you're still gotta go. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay, it's gone.
Thanks.
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
Next Niskin is 250. Please.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I have no idea because we have to
Sure.
find out about the ROV repairs.
Yeah, it'll take us a while to come around. We're just starting to hit, it looks like a different current. We were sort of consistent and now we're taking off in another direction. 250. We're doing 250 and 100 for Niskins?
Yes.
Okay. And science, are we doing number 5 now?
Yes, please.
That went.
Thanks.
Can you write down that the stream deck stopped working for HD pan and tilt?
The what stopped working?
The stream deck stopped
'Kay.
working for HD pan and tilt.
Okay.
It's still working for bubble. Okay, getting ready to do the last Niskin.
Okay.
There's a little squid. Hi, buddy.
Okay, I'm watching.
It's going to be a lot of squid ink in this Niskin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lot of
A
DNA.
lot of DNA.
Wow.
Oh, well, what can we do?
Does the squid ink stay on the ROV?
Not that we don't really encounter it much. Okay, here we go.
Okay, watching. Yeah, that went.
Okay.
Yes, I am, and I'm watching for 50 meters is when we'll.
It's pretty fun to watch these squids zipping around.
They're so goofy.
I was diving with Mbari in Monterey Bay, and they have the big Humboldt squids. And
Oh, yeah, they're angry.
yeah, but it was fascinating because they would cruise in and they would hang out with the ROV, and we would get down to depth, particularly near the seafloor, and the squid had followed us all the way down to the bottom at over 1,000 meters.
What?
And
We're
then
at
they would
58
hunt
meters, so
using
now
the
we-
lights of the ROV. So
Yeah,
we'd
you'll
come
go,
across
I'll
a rat
stop
tail,
at
Yeah.
50. You're
and
50,
they would
not my
dart in
50.
and take it out. It was amazing.
All right, that's 50 meters for winch.
You guys ready for launch and recovery, Selva?
Yeah, go for it.
A lot of little fish in here tonight, too.
They do have like a lot going on that's the same there. Is that Jake?
Which one is Rennie?
Yeah, it's Jake. Similar stance. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Yeah, yeah.
Control, back deck, I have eyes on Hercules coming up in between the goalposts.
Copy that.
Sure.
Sonar's off.
Don't power them off
Oh, sorry.
at that point. That's just to stop the,
Okay.
yeah, it just stops the...
Do you want me to turn it back on?
Nope, it's all good.
Okay.
I stopped them. You just stop the mesos from this seat.
Okay.
Bullseye.
Is someone messing with the video feed on the computer right now? Okay, never mind.
Control, back deck. We have Hercules 10 meters from the transom.
Copy that.
Control deck, that's Hercules passing the transom.
Copy.
Control, back deck, that's Hercules coming out of the water.
Hercules coming out of the water.
Ready for cabinet?
Powers secure.